A very small ask compared to what we have given them for many, many decades. In doing it, but in doing it, I'm helping Europe, I'm helping NATO, and I've until the last few days when I told them about Iceland, they loved me. They called me daddy, right? Last time, very smart man said, he's our daddy. He's running it. I was like running it. I went from running it to being a terrible human being. But now what I'm asking for is a piece of ice, cold and poorly located, that can play a vital role in world peace and world protection. It's a very small ask compared to what we have given them for many, many decades. It's the only reason I'm interested.
How far are you willing to go to acquire Greenland?
You'll find out.
I'm not talking about money for Greenland yet. I might talk about that. But right now, we are going to do something on Greenland, whether they like it or not, because if we don't do it, Russia or China will take over Greenland, and we're not going to have Russia or China as a neighbor. I would like to make a deal, the easy way, but if we don't do it the easy way, we're going to do it the hard way.
If they don't go along with Greenland. I may put a tariff on countries if they don't go along with Greenland, because we need Greenland for national security, so I may do that. I just went one after another. I called Germany. No, we will not do that. They said, no, we're going to put a 25% tariff, which is, by the way, about 7 times more than they would have to pay by raising the drug, like 7 times. This wasn't like a little bit more, 7 times more. And I may do that for Greenland, too. I may put a tariff on countries if they don't go along with Greenland, because we need Greenland for national security, so I may do that. I may put it.
What a beautiful country. Let's explore why it is such a hot topic in U.S. politics. Greenland has been inhabited for thousands of years, first by Paleo-Eskimo cultures, and later by Inuit peoples migrating from northern Canada. Norse Vikings, led by Eric the Red, established settlements around 985 AD, but those died out centuries later. Danish influence began in earnest in 1721 with missionary Hans Egede, marking the start of continuous colonial governance. Greenland became a formal Danish territory in 1953 under Denmark's constitution. In 1979 and then 2009, Greenland gained increasing autonomy. The 2009 Act on Self-Government recognized Greenlanders as a distinct people and gave them control over internal affairs, though Denmark still handles foreign affairs and defense. Historical Danish policies, including relocations of Inuit communities and forced medical procedures in the mid-20th century, have left a legacy of grievance and require ongoing reconciliation efforts. Greenlanders today are majority Inuit and many support eventual independence, though there are economic and political hurdles to full sovereignty. Greenland remains part of the Kingdom of Denmark, but has broad internal self-rule. Any major change, such as full independence or changes in sovereignty, would require both a referendum among Greenlanders and approval by the Danish parliament. The economy is relatively small and specialized. Fishing makes up the vast majority of exports. Danish subsidies still fund about half of the public budget. There's limited infrastructure and no road network linking towns across the vast island. Greenland is rich in minerals, including rare earth elements, zinc, iron, uranium, and potential oil and gas, though extraction has been limited so far. Greenland is not part of the EU, but has special status with Europe and maintains fisheries agreements. The US maintains a military presence under a 1951 agreement allowing American bases with Danish/Greenlandic notification. Donald Trump's interest in Greenland, including his repeated statements about acquiring it, comes from several overlapping factors. Greenland's location in the Arctic places it near key air and sea routes between North America and Europe. The island is central to early warning radar systems and missile defense, especially given tensions with Russia and China. The US already operates Patuxent Space Base, formerly Thule Air Base in the northwest, critical for monitoring Arctic airspace and ballistic missiles. The Arctic is becoming strategically contested as Russia expands its northern military presence, and China seeks influence in the region. Trump and U.S. officials frame Greenland as essential to maintaining U.S. leadership and defense in the face of that competition. Greenland's rich deposits of minerals, especially rare earth elements essential for tech, defense, and renewable energy systems, make it attractive not just militarily but economically. Trump often downplays resources publicly, citing national security, but analysts point out minerals are clearly part of the appeal. Recent events illustrate how contentious this issue has become. Trump has publicly insisted the U.S. needs Greenland for national security and global defense, and appointed envoys to pursue this goal. At times, he's threatened to take action, whether they like it or not, and even floated military options, though he later said he wouldn't use force. A proposed NATO agreement was touted by Trump as granting the U.S. total access to Greenland, which Denmark and Greenland denied undermines sovereignty. Denmark and Greenland have firmly rejected any talks about sovereignty transfer or sale. Greenlanders have criticized Trump's remarks as disrespectful, stressing culture, autonomy, and rights. Russia's foreign minister even commented on Greenland's status to stoke diplomatic tension, though Russia says it has no designs on the island.